How y'all doing? I'm gonna keep this pretty short. I ain't gonna go too long. But just know that you're gonna get extreme amount of value out of this. I just been, doing this so long I can just simplify it. But one of the main things I want to do is I want to make sure you got all your shit set up properly. We're gonna get to all the fun stuff in a minute, but your shit gotta be set up properly. Um, when I dropped the Come Up movie, and I had 250 people, 300 people a day trying to work with me. Imagine having 200 and some people a day trying to work with you. That's a lot of people, man. 250, 300 people is a whole club full of people every day trying to work with me. You see what I'm saying? So, you got to have a system in place to when it do pop off, that you prepared for all of the people that's coming, so you could, process them in, sort through them, you know what I'm saying, and then start getting to your money, keep contacting the other people. So it's things you got to do. It's things you got to set up. It's part of your kingdom. We kingdom building here. I'm not talking about building a regular, I don't know, some regular bullshit. I'm talking about building the fucking kingdom. I'm talking about here having people, what I call it activated, because you activating people. You got all these people sitting around and they not doing nothing. They work, they go home, they have sex, they get high. Pretty much that's it. That's pretty much the extent of it. You go to the strip club or a regular club or something, it's over with. That's the extent of most people's lives. It's so much to do out here. So much traveling to do. So many things you can have, play with, experiences. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want us to be limited. I want us to build something. Instead, this is what I'm trying to say. Instead of starting a barbershop because you could cut hair, and then instead of you creating yourself a job called being self-employed, where you're working inside of the barbershop, instead of doing that, how about you set the barbershop up and put all barbers in it, and then have a manager over and have it running itself. And then you could start another one and another one and another one, because you're not inside of it working. You know what I'm saying? Because you could only be inside one of them working, or two or three of them maybe, if you're running back and forth. But you want to try to get your system up. That's the whole key, is to get this shit rolling so it's churning and it's making you money. And you ain't doing that. You ain't got to run around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to get you to. I'm trying to get you to a point to where you got your business set up. It's on automatic. You checking over your files. You're working with your management. I'm working on doing the same things. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on building a multi-million-dollar operation. I'm trying to do $1 billion network between all of us. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying $1 billion network, I'm saying that our resources combined total up to $1 billion. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to be pulling people into alliance, so we have more people with power, more people with money around us. That's why it's important for you to be pulling your following together. This whole Prince level, I might be going pretty fast. I'm probably sending some notes out with this. But this whole Prince level is the first step to building your kingdom. It's you learning how to build your following and manage your following, because your kingdom is built off of with the people. You know what I'm saying? These are some philosophies you're gonna get. Your kingdom is built on top of your network. Your network is you and all your people, and what's important about your network is your communication to your network. Can you reach out and communicate with everybody in your entire network at once? Or can you reach out and communicate with damn near everybody you know in one day? And if you can do that, then you're going to be supremely powerful. Because what we're going to do is show you how to take your network and present an offer to it. Present an offer to your network. Like, say, this pen. If I'm selling this pen, this is the King pen here. One of the products that we coming out with. We're going to put the crown on it. By the time you see this, the crown will probably be on it. It's the King pen right here. Boom. So we could take this King pen and I could go try to sell it one by one. Or I could hit the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 people in my network and see if they want it. If I could hit 7,000 people at one time and ask them all, like, hey, you ever seen this? Let me show you this. And show them how it work. And, you know what I mean? Hit the button and all this shit. Smoke them out. Mine got it clogged up. There you go. My filter was clogged up. But anyway, this is the Kingpin. Open it up, just put regular weed in there. Like, so anyway, before we even get off into the fun stuff, because this is the fun stuff, you got to get your business set up so that when you pull your followers in, you could contact all your following at once. You know what I mean? This is the basis of building your kingdom. You at this prince level, at this princess level, you learning how to meet people, pull them into what you got going. You activating them because they not doing nothing. So you going to activate them into doing what you want them to do, which is for the good of the empire, which is for the good of the kingdom. This is the purpose. Get them moving, get them up, get them mobile, and then you going to be the leader of these people that's just coming out of slavery. They don't have leaders. They don't even know they don't have leaders. We know they don't have leaders. That's why we developing ourselves to be leaders so that we can lead the masses of these people. What we gonna do? We gonna make a lot of money. We gonna live real good. We gonna make sure they good. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure they good, because who else gonna make sure our people good besides us? Nobody. So it's all right for you to make a bunch of money while you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? If you over your whole section, and it's like some of you guys might not think you will be able to be over your own section, but when you meet people like Bill Gates, I never met Bill Gates, but I met some really rich people, and they were just normal, regular little people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like some real powerful, some other next level people. They just know how to do it. This is what we're going to learn through these trainings, how to run something that's next level. Like right now, I'm just getting off paper. My operation is expanding across multiple states. You know what I'm saying? I got influence across the world with the movie, but multiple states. We starting to pop up. We starting to activate different areas. You know what I'm saying? Toledo. We activating Cleveland. We activating parts over in Vegas. We activating over in LA. We activating just different cities. Virginia. I'm trying to make sure I'm catching everything. But we activating. Now I'm trying to take you and show you how to do the same thing. So let's start here. When you setting up your business, it's a couple bases. It's a couple things. It's a foundation. You want to make sure you could get your money. I had an issue getting some money just a minute ago because I didn't have a certain payment processor. I had to go get that payment processor, and then I had some other money over there. I had to download this payment processor. It's like, just get them. Just get them. However somebody trying to send you some money, let them send it. So you got to set up a PayPal. Some of y'all already got a PayPal. Like, I already got a PayPal, messed it up. PayPal is a free online bank account. You can set up as many as you want. All you need is to set up another email, which is free. Go to Gmail, set up a Gmail, then go set up a PayPal. Bang, you got an online bank account. We're going to teach you how to link it back to if you want to, you can link it to a regular bank account so you go in the branch and fuck with them. But anything you could do damn near with a bank, you could do through PayPal. It's an online bank account. So set up your bank account, set up your PayPal, set up your Cash App, set up your Venmo, set up your Apple Pay. Take an hour if it only take like 10 minutes, everything. If you go set up PayPal right now, you don't even have to know what you're doing. Just go set up a new PayPal. It won't take you more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes for a bank account, you need to have it. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as with the PayPal, just for a little breakdown of the PayPal, you can go to any CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, Dollar General, all those type of places, and add money. So like right now, you could set up a PayPal account right now. You could go over to CVS next to your house and add money onto it. You could just go up there to the counter, say, hey, I want to put $25 on my PayPal, in my PayPal account. And boom, give them the money, plus it's like going to cost you like $4 to put it on there. Boom, they put it on there for you. It's that simple. Now you got money in your account. You can send it anywhere. And if you don't have an account, you can't even receive money. So you ain't even getting none of this money without having an account that you can receive money in. So these is important. It's important that you get your social media. Get your banking stuff together. I was going to social media because that's another thing you want to have together. The way we do it, if you're doing it the way we doing it, it's entertainment based. Because the power where I come from is movies. Now, let's say if my power was you know, some other shit, then it would be some other shit. But right now, we got so much power in this entertainment lane. They say that the spending power, the spending power of black people is over $1 trillion a year. $1 trillion. That's what kind of spending power that we dealing with. So my thing is, black people blow their money on a couple different things. Entertainment is definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? So we doing these hood movies. We targeting black people. We targeting them with products that we know that they gonna like. You know what I'm saying? And we want it. So the way we doing that is we setting up different channels to distribute these things to these people. So, for example, your channel, like say you had an Instagram channel, that's where a lot of young people at. You talking about entertainment, you know, a lot of young people on Instagram, a lot of people on Facebook. You got older people on Facebook, but a lot of businesses are going to Instagram because that's where the young people is at, and that's who influence what's going on in the world. They influence culture. So these is the reason why I'm in these areas, because it's very lucrative. And we're able to get in without having a whole bunch of money or without having a whole bunch of resources because of the way entertainment is set up. Hopefully I'm explaining this properly, but we got the lane is wide open. It's a thing. I'm not going to go too deep into that but this is important to know why we're going in the direction and we're going and why we're setting up the types of businesses that we have. Let's do this. Let me go through some more of my notes for you guys. This is just the first video. This is going to be a series of videos. I cut it down and I made it shorter and more impactful. But between these videos and these notes that you're going to get, you're going to be able to step by step all the way through it. But this Prince level is about getting people en masse to start coming and following you, and you learning how to offer them things and create a relationship based on business, where these people that you pulling in are paying you for stuff. Like when you build a list of people, some people will build a list of people and they be scared to ask for money. Well, what's the purpose of building a list if you're going to be scared to ask for money? You selling stuff. People like to buy stuff. Don't be scared to sell stuff. Just learn how to sell it better. Sell it however you can sell it now, but learn how to sell it better. So the first thing about the Prince level, again, is just pulling all of your people in and learning how to get a following and what it is to have a following. What do you do with a following and all these types of things? How do you communicate with your following? Now you go off into king level. That's when you're looking at expansion. That's when you start looking at different alliances. That's when you start raising leaders within your following so that you can start building your kingdom out. You know what I'm saying? It's a more complex level. And then you can start getting like a lot more money because every person has a network. So you pull in this person, you might just be thinking about this person as one person. But you got to see how many people does this one person know. I used to be, because I'm in entertainment, I only wanted to deal with really beautiful girls to go do my selling for me. Because it's so much easier for a beautiful woman to sell something to a guy. But that's just where I was coming from the streets. But it's really easy. But you never know what kind of network somebody has and how supportive their network is of them. You see what I'm saying? So it might not be the most beautiful person, which a lot of the times the most beautiful people don't even want to really do no work. They don't want to put the work in. That's why they be floating trying to find, you know what I'm saying, something that's going to pay them for their beauty instead of putting the work in like somebody that's not as beautiful. Somebody not like I had a girl she was nice looking, but she wasn't the best looking in the world, but she was nice. But she had hustle about her. She would get out and we was selling our movie on DVD. People like, oh, I don't want to sell no DVD. This is our movie that we own the rights to, that we created about us with us on it, that we're trying to get to our followers to help pull them in and indoctrinate them into, following us. So I know I'm saying a lot of things, but by the time y'all go through this a couple times, y'all will be with me, because I'm going to keep. Repetition is the mother of all learning. So y'all see I keep repeating the same things over and over because I want it to stick in your mind. Flip it. Don't blow it. So anyway, she was beautiful. She was getting out, going out selling DVDs, and she made a bunch of money. She would do $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 in a day. Well, with the system that we use, using the DVD as bait to pull people in, and then using other strategies to pull more money out of our people, upselling them, upselling them, upselling them. So, anyway, you get beautiful girls, and they don't want to go sell a DVD because it's selling a DVD. It's not introducing a person to your brand. It's selling a DVD, and you got to go approach people and this and that and this and that. And then next thing you know, you'll have the most beautiful girls. They'll be broke. They don't have their own house. They don't have their own car. They trying to mooch off of somebody. They end up having to do extra stuff to try to make ends meet because they not putting that grind in. But they just not understanding. But anyway, when I go off on a side tangent like that, it's information I'm trying to make sure that I get into your mind because it's going to be pertinent later. It's going to be good later. So just to simplify this, I'm going to keep going over. You got your Prince level where we're going to show you how to pull people in. First, you got to get your foundation set. Then we're going to show you how to pull people into your thing. King level is where we're going to start leveling up. You're going to have all these different people on your team. Show you how to get the people. I'm talking about I can show you how to get lots of people into you for little or nothing. How to structure them and set them up so that it's beneficial for you, and they push into their whole network. That's where I was at. You got them, and you never know who they know, and they pushing it to their network. You never know how supportive they are. This one person might get some contracts for you. This one girl might have an uncle who got 10 stores, or know somebody that got the plug for the uncle for 10 stores. Next thing you know, you're supplying 10 stores with your product. And that person wasn't even a beautiful model, but it's one of your leaders. And then she'll get you them 10 stores, and once she learn how to get 10 stores, she's going to be going around trying to get another 10 instead of one. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, she getting you 20 stores, and you didn't know that was the one the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the first thing I want y'all to do is go start setting up y'all payment. I think that this is where we at. We're going to set up your LLC. I don't know. If y'all went through the Black Millionaires Blueprint, you should have your LLC set up. And then we go into the business bank account. So I'm going to go down the next video. I'm going to go into how to set all of this stuff up. So this one I just was kind of all over the place, giving you kind of a bird's eye view of what we about to do. We about to get you a business set up. We're going to be pulling people in, putting ads out, pulling people in, doing different strategies, pulling people in. We're going to be getting these people on the list. We're going to start indoctrinating these people to get used to start giving you money. And then you're going to start structuring it out, pulling leaders out of that. And then, start activating areas, pushing, doing campaigns to push your business on the community. Because when you set your business up, say you set your LLC up, you got your bank account, boom. Say you set up your payment processors, boom, 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 all that's connected. Say you set up your social media, because now this is how you about to splash into this world. So you set up your social media so that you can start broadcasting your business through there and pulling people out of there through that social media. You know what I'm saying? So you pull the people out of there, you put them on your own list, and then you start dealing with your people here, growing them up. Hopefully this is hitting you. Now, when we doing stuff through social media, we also doing stuff in the real world as well. That's where activating areas come in. Okay, we're going to be hitting them through social media, but we're going to be pulling them out and having them doing different things that go with entertainment. I try not to give out this part of the plan too much, but I'm just give you kind of like an overview. We're in the entertainment business. We're going to be pulling people into stuff that has to do with entertainment. We're going to be selling them. To me, entertainment business means I'm using entertainment as a way to get your attention, to pull you in so that I could do business and sell you this product that I got. So that's my mind, is what the entertainment business is. It just means that I'm using things that's entertaining to capture your attention, and then while I have your attention, I'm going to show you this thing that has to do with business. Entertainment business. So we're in the entertainment business. We're going to be pulling people into stuff that has to do with entertainment, parties, concert series, premieres when you go into the movie, all of this kind of stuff, TV shows and fashion shows and all kind of stuff that we're going to be pulling our followers into that way, to pull them out of their regular world, escape from there, and then want to do everything with us, because we fly and we providing that lifestyle that they missing when they just go and work home. With us, they could live, they could have fun, and they could learn about being an entrepreneur. They could start investing in themselves, building themselves. They could see us building the community. They could help us build the communities. Hopefully you guys are getting this. I'm going to cut this video short so I can go into the next ones. The next ones I'm going to start showing y'all how to set everything up. But the Black Millionaire Blueprint shows you how to set up your LLC. Go through that. Set up your LLC. If you got any questions, hit us up. Let us know. But get your LLC set up. You need to own something. It's another thing I didn't talk about, and I want to make sure I talk about this. Ownership. We got to own something. Don't be a slave your whole life. Own something. Do you own your house? Do you own your car? Do you own a business that's producing money? Do you own any kind of assets that's kicking off money besides you going to work? Do you own anything? I own movies and shit, real estate and shit. I'm 40. How old are you? If you young, let's get on it. If you old, you definitely need to get on it right now. You need to own some shit. A LLC is something that you own. This is a business that you creating. You the owner of. They was talking about a boss. They say, yeah, man, you a boss this, and I want to be a boss, I'm a boss. Well, when you go in the factory, the first person that's above you that manages you is a boss. He's your boss. But he got a boss. And he got a boss, and he got a boss. And you got all these bosses. But then you got the person that don't even work in the place. This person owns the company. He's the owner. It's a whole nother level of something else. You want to be an owner. And an LLC makes you an owner. Did you know this? Now this right here is going to be the price of whatever you paid for this video. Now watch this. In my Mercedes, the insurance in Michigan was $700 and something a month for full coverage. And my Range Rover in Michigan, the coverage was $500. It was like a high four, like $480 or $470 something a month in Michigan for insurance for full coverage. But watch this. I got both of them. My battery about to die too. I got both of those things. I got my Range Rover and my Mercedes. Once I set up my LLC, I put both of them under my LLC. They both under company insurance, under business insurance. Let me tell you how much I paid. Now, the Range Rover is in my private name. It ain't even in the company name. The Mercedes in the company name, the Range Rover in the private name. I took both of them and was able to put them up under a business policy. How much did my policy? It went from going from paying $1,200 a month as a regular person to paying $410 or $411 or something like that for both vehicles. Both vehicles, $410, $411 is what I paid for both vehicles under my LLC. That's why it's important to set up your LLC. Put your vehicles under your LLC. You can put your heat from your place. If you use some of your place for your business, you can put your heat bill in your LLC. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. You could go when you go to a business store, you might be able to get business credit line under your LLC. Do these things under your LLC. Own something, man. Or let me break it down real quick. LLC is its own entity. It's called a corporation. A corporation, a corpse, is a person. It's like a dead person. It's a corporation. Now, an LLC is just like a corporation. It's a copy of a corporation, but it's its own person. That's why I got to have his own bank account. That's why you put a board of directors like his brain and you give employees for his body. You just own this person. You created this person. You own this person. Now you got to let this person operate. You grow it like a baby. At first it's a baby. You dumping money into it. You work. But then you building and building and building it. Putting the proper people in place. Teaching them proper things. And then that motherfucker run by itself. You know what I'm saying? And then you just get paid for being an owner. This is some magical things I'm teaching you, man. And you could create another business and another business. In Michigan, it only costs $50 to create an LLC. $50, man. To create an LLC in Michigan. Now, ain't no reason for y'all not to own nothing. And own multiple businesses for $50. And, you know, start lines of credit and all that kind of stuff, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. I'll catch you later, man. I love y'all so much. We're going to make a bunch of money together. Trust me, man. Everything is here. It's all laid out. Yay.